Welcome to the Jasper AI tutorial. My name is John. I am the founder of Website Explosion, and this tutorial is very special for us because we have been using this tool for more than 3 years. Before ChatGPT was on the market, we have been leveraging Jasper AI, and it has helped us greatly. We feel it's one of the cornerstones of our offerings, and we believe that this could be an amazing tool for business owners. This tool was made for marketers like us, but I strongly believe any business owner can slightly tweak their marketing flow and leverage this tool like a Swiss Army knife, ready for any occasion. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you that great products tend to solve their customers' problems, and Jasper AI is no different. In today's AI landscape, ChatGPT and other similar tools are currently having an issue, which is a generic output that sometimes might even be plagiarized, which can get you in trouble. Jasper AI has a solution, and it is called Brand Voice. It breaks down into knowledge base and voice and tone. The very first one, knowledge base, allows you to contextually pull out information and, in other words, train Jasper AI to your data. How you're going to add this data is with this blue button over here called Add Knowledge. This is a very simple feature to use. I'm going to demonstrate the URL option. First, we're going to give it a name. I'm going to add a FAQ. Then I'm going to paste in the URL, and this tag is what's going to allow me to contextually pull this information. So I can add a tag called FAQ and add this to the knowledge base. It is literally that simple. Now let's dive into the voice and tone aspect of the brand voice. Very similar layout. You're going to add the tone with this blue button, and you're presented with either text or URL. We can add a blog post in this instance. So we're going to head over to our blog, get one of the blogs, copy the URL, head on over, paste it in, continue. Now it's going to start analyzing the text to get a tone, understand how you write, and it's going to give you a quick summary. You're seeing this in real time. Great, it was that quick. You can pause the video and read what it has generated. For the sake of the video, I'm going to continue. Once you're done, you're going to name this voice. This is an educational voice, and we do tend to use this a lot, so I'm going to make this the default for my workspace. And we have created a new voice for our brand. So just to summarize, with the knowledge base, we can contextually pull out information with these tags, and with the voice and tone, we can tell Jasper how to speak or how to generate so it sounds like us when people are reading it. Now I'm going to jump into a fairly new feature called campaigns. It does solve a lot of issues with these AI models and gives you a lot of advantages. One of the most obvious ones is organization. Prior to campaigns, whenever you generated any work, it would go in a list format, which the more you use it, the more out of hand that can get. But the feature doesn't end there. You can tell Jasper what each campaign is about, and it can help you create assets from scratch just by contextually telling it what you're trying to create. I want to quickly show you this feature in action. You're going to go to the campaign section. When you reach this screen, you're going to have the ability to create a new campaign or access any previously generated campaigns. I'm going to show you how to create a campaign. In this case, we're going to give it the name of marketing blog. We're going to use the tone of voice educational. The next step is to either select and upload a document or to manually give it context. Now that we have given the campaign a name, a tone of voice, and given it context, we are going to select the content that we want it to generate. As you can see, this could be a very powerful feature if you have a campaign idea, but don't know where to get started on building out the campaign or even launching the campaign. So to get started, we're going to get some blog ideas, create a case study. We want to get the word out there. So what we want to do is create a landing page, a LinkedIn post, and a TikTok script. Let's do this campaign. Now you're seeing this in real time. This is going to be extremely quick, a lot quicker than doing this manually. So as you can see, the TikTok script has already been created. The landing page has already been created. Let's say you've realized something is missing. You can head over to Instant Magic. I didn't do an email for my landing page. Let's do the promotional email sequence. In case this isn't clear enough, when you're first starting a campaign, you need to build out these assets. So for example, you haven't built out your landing page and you're not sure what to put on it. This is a great way to start. It just gave you the structure and the copy. All that's left is to read every single asset, pick out any errors, give extra context, personalize it, and add it to your landing page, email marketing software, wherever it is that it's going to go. As you remember, I said Jasper AI was a Swiss Army knife for business owners. You can access the Swiss Army knife by heading over to the template section. And as you can see, there are plenty different templates that you can leverage. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're building out a website and you're not sure which headline to use. Well, you got a perfect headline generator. Let's say that you're building out a social media content calendar. You can head over to social media and maybe use the tweet machine, or you can head over to videos and create a mini video sales letter to post online. You also have an ad section. As you can see, if you're stuck on any aspect of your marketing, be it a landing page, content calendar, there is just so much you can use here. Now, I think that we can all agree that just this aspect of the tool could save us thousands of dollars on content creation services or freelancing services, but Jasper still offers more. If you hit the create a content button, this blue button here, and select blank document, you get access to one of Jasper's core features. This feature has been around from the very beginning, and it really differentiates from ChatGPT. You get a word processor that has AI integrated in multiple ways. The very first way is you get access to the templates on the left-hand side. So let's say you want to create a subject line. You just click on the subject line, give it some context, and generate that content. Now with this button up here, you're going to find a familiar interface. It's like ChatGPT, but instead you're speaking to Jasper. One of my favorite features is while you're chatting, if you like one of these results, all you have to do is hit paste at document cursor, and you can add that to your word processor in a click. Now there are plenty of other features to cover in chat, but we want to focus first on this word processor. And to do so, we're going to hit this eye right here, and it's going to give us a focused view. Once you get the focus view, you're going to see this left-hand plane. It's going to allow you to give context for this document. So when it generates information, it's not generic, but a little bit more targeted. You can use the tone of voice feature as well in this section. And if you're going to optimize it for SEO, you can use the keywords in this section right here. In case this isn't obvious, Jasper will be reading whatever you write, which will open up to very powerful AI features like continue writing where you left off. I'm going to put the cursor where I want it to keep writing. I can hit the continue writing button at the bottom or this little gray arrow that appears. As you can see, my hands are up here and it is finishing off the text for me. We can also give Jasper commands in plain English like close the blog. All we have to do is highlight it, hit command on our keyboard and enter. Now Jasper is going to close it off. As promised, we're going to continue our guide on the chat feature. As you can see, it is very similar to the layout on ChatGPT. At the bottom, you have the box where you communicate with the AI. However, it's giving you the option between speed and quality. I find that speed generates results very similar to ChatGPT 3 and quality to ChatGPT 4. As you can see, there is this horn on the bottom, and it allows you to access your brand voice to integrate it into the chat. Now, there's this button here that's grayed out that you really can't click on it until you type something. And that's the command you're going to give Jasper. Now that we have created our prompt, we can click that button, which actually enhances the prompt to give us a more quality output. Once it has been generated, you can either delete this message and continue the conversation without this prompt. It can learn from you with this thumbs up or thumbs down to see if you like the output. You can ask it to try again and generate a new output. You can copy it to your clipboard. You can add it to your knowledge base from here, or open this output in a document and start personalizing it manually. Just like ChatGPT, you get access to your previous conversations. If you like this guide and are interested in learning more about other tools, make sure to subscribe to this channel or head over to our website, head over to Explore Tools, our digital toolbox, where you can find other tools and reviews by clicking this button.